Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome back to Mama D's Morning Thoughts with Mama D. Not Mama D's Moments. I switched up the name and then forgot I switched up the name. See how we starting off Monday morning? Look at the sun. Like, I have tried all angles, all things, but it's like either I'm in the dark or either I am bombarded by beautiful sunlight. And I'm gonna take the beautiful sunlight because at this point I am so tired of being stuck in a building or in a house with just the air condition. I am ready for this heat to be gone, for us to have fresh air and just be able to. And you might say it's not fresh because it's got COVID, but to an extent, this recyclated. Ooh, I am really coming up with some real new words this morning. And I have not had coffee, so maybe that is. How was your weekend? I hope you all had an amazing weekend. We are going to start off this Monday. My sister calls it Motivated Monday, so let's do this. Let's do this together. And my thought for this morning has to do with some posts I posted last night. A lot of things, not all. I do have original thoughts, I promise. But a lot of things that I post or questions that I ask come from what I see on social media, come from what I interact with people in addition to that on social media, come from my life. So I asked the question about hair shaming because I was watching I don't know what it was. It was something on Facebook and it was a video. So I don't know if this person has a YouTube, but it was a video and it looked like they do video. So that's why I said I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. So they do streaming. They are influencers. And she was talking about the fact, and then this goes also back, it'll piggyback off of Tiffany Haddish. I hope I'm saying her name right. I'm going to try to be quick. But she was thinking about shaving her hair, which she actually did on the video. This woman and her husband and her were talking about it. And she says that a lot of people, so that's how I know she's an influencer or at least a video person, because she said a lot of people on her comments would say stuff like, why do you wear wigs and why do you wear wigs and weaves when you talk about natural hair and you talk about how you take care of your children's hair? And I was like, really? Because she want to. Who is the guru about wearing wigs? And maybe she's wearing wigs because she's trying to protect what's under there. And I was like, really? I mean, we have gotten to the point where why do we follow people? Do we follow them to antagonize? Do we follow them so that we can get our opinion? Do we follow them so we can get 5 minutes of fame? Ooh, she got him. Ooh, look what she said. Why do we follow people if we're going to be that I don't know what the word is, mean? Because it's like, boo, your 2 cents, what? And it was so funny because she commented on, if you came up to her and you said, why do you wear wigs? She would have told you her story. And she's had a bad hair, not just hair. I'm going to say, I don't know what the word is, so don't quote me. So I am going to say, when I say hair, she mentioned her eyebrows, she mentioned her nails. So when she has pregnancy, all that gets all jacked up, all that gets all messed up. And so she's had 2 pregnancies, 3 kids. And each time she's gotten pregnant, it does a toll on her body, and it affects her, the growth of her hormones and the things that. So, honey, you don't know her journey. And I always say that. I always say that to young people because young people are very critical. Young people can be very mean and they will, bully and talk about people and say stuff. And I always say that because you don't know what somebody's been through. You don't know about somebody's journey and what got them to that place for them to do that, for you to make those kind of comments. And I'm sure people in those positions would love to have that conversation. They would love to have somebody listen to their story. They would love to have the compassion and the understanding of others around them. But when you go attacking, that's the word I think I was looking for. Attacking people based on your views and based on your foundations, it's not okay. I took out my braids over the weekend and I tried a new product. I was reaching out to one of my young adults who I love dearly, and she gave me some advice. Well, I saw she was using the product. I bought the product. I used it. I like some of the product, but you can't tell off of one use. So I'm going to try to use it again. And I've embraced this natural hair or natural product, or what is it called? What is it called? What is it called when we wear braids? I forgot. Brain is not working. But braids, wigs, I have no problem. And if you knew me back when, I have no problem wearing I call it a hat. Even if I'm going swimming, no problem, because that doesn't define who I am. If you don't know who I am and you don't take the time to know who I am, my hair, it's like I go back to, and I wish I knew how to be fancy and add music, because the music for this Morning Thoughts soundtrack would be I Am Not My Hair by India.Arie. That doesn't define me. And so that's why I brought up Tiffany, because so take care. Think on that.